Occasionally, I don't do this a lot, but I usually try to take some time off and do things that are really relaxing and don't have anything to do with work. For example, right now I'm going with my brother and we're going to...
Every day, we never steal cars, but we deal hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. I call the charge, whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff, still flipping them chickens. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benz's. Major league, who catch it because I'm pitching.
Going down the elevator right now. Have a 4-hour meeting with a client, which is gonna be interesting. We're gonna go deep. Other than that, it's a cool Sunday right now. Really looking forward to the rest of the day. The beauty about weekends is that nobody is on the streets. I can get places in like 4 minutes, which doesn't happen often in the course of the week. And it's just beautiful. Like, it's quiet. I can work. I can meet people. It's beautiful. So I love weekends. Got a new haircut. Just bought some new clothes off the mall, which I rarely do, but this is so interesting, so I'll probably do this more often. Buying clothes is cool. Anyways, something that I do usually on Sundays, occasionally, I don't do this a lot, but I usually try to take some time off and do things that are really relaxing and don't have anything to do with work. For example, right now I'm going with my brother and we're going to spend like 4 or 5 hours at the pool, at the spa, kind of like relaxing and do all that stuff. So that's interesting. And here's why I do that. I'm really all about work. In my mind, I could be working nonstop forever, but by knowing all these things, by knowing you need rest in order to kill it, by knowing that there's yin and yang, that there's rest and then attacking, I kind of force myself into taking the rest sometimes, right? Even though for me, if I sleep 8 hours a day, that's freaking a rest day. That's vacation, sleeping 8 hours. But I just try to take this approach sometimes and do the yin and the yang as well, not just one of them, because that could be unhealthy in the long term. So just kind of what I'm thinking on that. And there's actually no way you can say there's no value in rest. I mean, I see there's a lot of like emphasis put on like hustle, always work. So I approve of that, but at the same time, I think people are kind of forgetting that there's a rest component to anything. And if you don't do it, you can kind of expose yourself to the value of distraction. Here's what I mean by that. Do you find that your most interesting and great ideas come when you're in the shower or when you're distracting yourself by something? So I think you can take advantage of that when you're taking a rest time. What most people do is just they take so much rest time that they don't even work. So that's my belief on that. Let's just pass the street right now. Here's something to think about. Your brain is your most valuable asset. More so, your body is the most valuable asset you have. But more so, like what I believe is the brain is the most, and then the body, right? Then the rest of the body. In that case, why everybody is just eating so bad, treating themselves so bad, just exposing themselves to risk, to injuries. They're stressing so much. They have a bad mood just because somebody said something. They're so everybody's behaving like their mind, their body, their mental state, their brain is not valuable, right? And you don't do, and here's what people do though. They value their car. They value their freaking phone, right? They take their car to the wash, to wash it every week. Do they read a book a week? Yeah! We're getting in. Let's find it. Everybody's behaving like their mind, their body, their mental state, their brain is not valuable. So here's what I believe. I think taking breaks is practical, because when you take a break, when you actually go somewhere and lay on the beach, when you go somewhere at the spa, when you go in the sauna, when you go away from work, you defocus. You are focused on this thing that you're trying to accomplish, right? By working, by whatever.
When you do that, you defocus and you see all the other things and you get new ideas. You let your mind actually be creative and connect new things. So that's why I think it's actually productive and effective to take a break sometime. Don't live your life for vacation. That's different. If you live your life for vacation in expectancy of it, then that's bad. But in general, I think it's really good, so you should do it. So that's why I do it too sometimes. I try to. I love my work so much that I rarely do it, but sometimes I force myself to do it, or my friends force myself to do it, or my really loved ones, my close people around me force myself to do this, but I find it's practical. Don't fall into the trap of working 24/7. It's not good. But take three hours a week and rest and take a break and actually do this. There's 3 hours, right? You don't have to do it, but don't do it like you're working nonstop, and don't just live for vacation. They're just two extremes that you don't want to be at. So, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It is time to play.
Tip number 1, how to survive in the jungle. Always have a partner. I have my brother here watching me and filming me, so always have a brother. If the lions came and eat you, you at least have someone else you can give them first. Whatever, let's get back to the relaxing. Now the parody is over. I'm not gonna do these often. I was in the mood for this now, but anyways, hope you like the vlog and see you tomorrow. Bye bye, bye bye. So, check this out. My principle is, this is technical stuff, bang. And this is substance. It's good that I say it because nobody understands my typing. Good. So, check this out.